Other terms associated with Halloween: necromancy, communicating with the dead; magic, used by witches and wizards to receive supernatural powers; good luck charms, a symbol used to conjure up good luck or good fortune. Do you have a rabbit's foot on your keychain? Do you have a cross around your neck? You have to remember, it's not the symbol of the cross that gave the priest power. It was his belief in that cross. Pentagrams, a 5-pointed star called the sign of the goat or the sign of Satan. Enchanters, one who brings another under psychic control. Witchcraft, the practice of casting spells and dealing with familiar spirits. Poltergeist, the German word for noisy ghost. This is a type of ghost or spirit that is known to move objects or throw things. Shadow people, dark shadows in pictures, videos, or the naked eye. A vortex, a streak across a picture. Some people believe that a vortex is a passageway between this world and the other side. The Bible says that there has been a great gulf fixed so that those who have passed on, a new witch, one who uses information and technology to cast spells. The craft, an old word for witchcraft. A mangus, which is a male witch. Sorcery, black magic. Voodoo, an occult religion that combines magic and witchcraft. A coven, which is a group of witches. The evil eye, the ability of some people to harm others by looking at them. I'm not talking about your mother-in-law. Fortune telling, various practices that aim to divine future events through divination. All of these are terms associated with Halloween. The following practices, according to God and the Bible, are all punishable by death. You don't play with these things. Deuteronomy 18:10 and 12, there shall not be found anyone who sacrifices his children with fire, one who uses divination or magic, one who practices sorcery, one who is an enchanter or a wizard or a charmer or a consulter with a familiar spirit, or a necromancer, one who contacts the dead. For whoever does these things is an abomination to God. These types of people God will destroy. In Micaiah 5 and 12, God says, I will cut off witchcraft out of your land, and you shall have no more soothsayers or fortune tellers. Exodus 22 and 18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, but you shall stone her with stones and burn her with fire. I didn't say that. God said that. Another thing that occurs around Halloween is the release and re-release of demonic-inspired films and TV shows such as Night of Demons, Hellraiser, Pumpkinhead, They Live, The Serpent and the Rainbow, The Haunting, Pet Cemetery, Warlock, Vampire's Kiss, The Boogeyman, People Under the Stairs, Puppet Master, The Awakening, night, the resurrection, evil within, the war of wizards, the exorcist, the omen, poltergeist, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Night of the Living Dead, the unknown, Hound of Bakersville, the Wicker Man, the Ring, the Haunting, the Hills Have Eyes, the Blair Witch Project, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shining, and Halloween. The following movies, films, and documentaries have two things in common. One, they indoctrinate through Satanism, demonic possession, and occult practices. And two, they promote panic, fear, terror, and anxiety. Have you ever watched a horror movie and it felt like something moved behind you? Have you ever watched a horror movie and it seemed like you couldn't go into that dark room without first turning on the light? You have to remember that God did not give us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of a sound mind with power. 2 Timothy 2:7. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter times, or in the last days, some will depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Halloween is a doctrine of a devil. Halloween and all that it stands for are inspired from the depths of hell, seducing spirits and deceptive forces. They have led us to believe that speaking to dead people, ghosts, vampires, black cats, and witches are all just fun and games. But these types of practices were punishable by death by the God of the Hebrew Bible. As Christians, if you are a Christian, you should, one, know the truth, John 6:32. Two, know the devil, witchcraft, and wickedness works against God, Deuteronomy 18:10-12. Three, commit yourself to prayer, Bible study, and Christian fellowship, Matthew 6:33. Four, don't give in to the traditions of men, the lies of men, and ungodly myths, 1 John 2:15-17. And five, keep your eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, Hebrews 12:2. And above all else, don't believe me. Do the research yourself. Shalom.